After meetings and calls with the leaders of both Ukraine and Russia, you'll be shocked to learn that Moscow appears to have rejected President Trump's latest attempt to make progress toward ending the war in Ukraine.
So what I say is they should stop right now at the battle lines. Go home, stop killing people, and be done.
That would essentially allow Russia and Ukraine to keep whatever land that they hold here and now. Translation, Russia maintains their grip on parts of previously sovereign Ukrainian land. But even that isn't enough for Putin. A Kremlin spokesperson scoffed at the idea that Ukraine would keep any of its much contested Donbas region, saying, quote, "The consistency of Russia's position doesn't change." Now, if you don't quite recall what that position is, Vladimir Putin has long said that Ukraine would need to surrender all of the Donbas region before any kind of ceasefire deal would be entertained. And round we go. Now, a follow-up on my current obsession, the crazy, straight-from-a-movie midday jewel heist at the Louvre. While Parisian police appear to remain stumped, one theory gaining momentum is that the theft may have been commissioned by a collector. I swear that this becomes even more like something George Clooney and Brad Pitt would star in by the second. A Paris prosecutor says that they're looking at the case from an organized crime angle, thinking that maybe this gang of thieves was working on spec for a big buyer. Shivers. I have shivers. This is the stuff true crime dreams are made of. The good news, if that does turn out to be the case, it's likely that the jewels would be in good condition if they were ever found, so not melted down for parts like we initially thought. The bad news, as of Monday evening, police had not announced any leads in the case. And while we're on the subject of follow-ups, yesterday I mentioned how President Trump is not sold on the Republican candidate for New York City Mayor Curtis Sliwa on account of the whole excessive number of cats thing. Now, even if the president magically became a fan of Sliwa and his signature red beret and his army of cats, Sliwa's chances of being mayor here would be slim to none still. I have a better shot of winning than old Curtis does, so it's really no wonder that the calls for him to drop out, even from within his own party, grew even louder after the president failed to endorse him. Sliwa's boss, John Katzimatidis, who's a fat cat in the New York GOP and a billionaire, even he is calling for him to drop out. Now, his hope is that New Yorkers will unite behind embattled former Governor Andrew Cuomo to defeat Democratic Socialist and significant frontrunner Zohran Mamdani. Now, the pressure from Katzimatidis comes after President Trump reportedly told the New York businessman this past summer that he wanted all long-shot candidates to bow out in order to grow support around a single competitor in the hopes of beating Mamdani. For more on this story and everything else you could possibly want to know, check out the New York Post in print or online. And don't forget, like and subscribe to the New York POSTcast wherever you get your podcasts, and on YouTube. You'll be glad you did.